We have hit that time again. This is the time where we start talking about the next Red Dead Online update. We've had the Naturalist update that lasted a couple months. We've now had all the content for Halloween. That was pretty decent. I really enjoyed it. And now we look to the next big thing, the major update that will be coming around Christmas time. So we're only a month away from it. Before I do go into absolutely everything to do with the next Red Dead Online update, if you do want to see any more content from me, I am streaming over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And by this next update, it will probably go to daily streams. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, a link can be found in the description down below. Head over to there, drop a follow, and you'll be notified the next time I go live. Getting back into the video, it makes sense for Rockstar to release an update at Christmas. From a business standpoint, Rockstar will be able to make a lot more money, and for the community, with it being a holiday, you now have more time to play the game. Now normally at this time of the year, this is where speculation starts, but Rockstar have already provided us with information about the next update. And this comes from different news articles as well as some information that they've included as part of the newswire. So firstly, to confirm that there is an update coming, Rockstar confirmed this back in July when they did announce the Naturalist update for Red Dead Online, and they also announced an update for GTA Online. This was given a brief introduction, but it also talks about more to expect within the future. It says, later this year, players can expect more big updates for both games, including some exciting new extensions and augmentations to an existing role in Red Dead Online, and the biggest ever update for GTA Online, featuring our latest take on heist in an entirely new location. Now, we're not actually too bothered about GTA Online, but it does say here that there is an update to look forward to later this year. At first, a lot of players did expect it to be Halloween, but as I said many times on this channel, that was never going to happen. It makes sense for Rockstar to release it at Christmas. Unlike previous updates that we've had for Red Dead Online, we won't be getting an entirely new role. This next update is more focusing on a single role that is already within the game to change it up to make it better. And Rockstar have always said that they're going to come back to roles that are already within the game to improve them. This was confirmed last year when they first released the summer update, which gave us the introduction to the trader, collector and bounty hunter. Now this isn't that much information to go on. What's happened here is Rockstar's just said another update is coming, which we all kind of expected. So let's take a deeper dive to see what content could be added. Firstly, we have the Polygon interview. This is something we've talked about a lot of times on this channel, and it's talking about the role that was just released, which was the Moonshine update, and also talking about the future of new roles to come. So there is a paragraph here which a lot of people are talking about for the next update. It says, in addition, previously introduced roles are still going to get upgrades and love from the devs. We'd love to keep adding new collections and additional variety to collector gameplay, eventually adding a next step, much in a way that the Moonshiner is the evolution to the trader. One idea we really want to explore is the idea of posse members each finding a distinctly different part of an item that when brought together forms the collectible you can log in your collection. So with this, a lot of players were expecting that the collector was going to be the role that changes. We have had additional variety in collector gameplay, with there being 3 new sets added to the game with the Naturalist update. Those were the 3 fossil sets. But this was an interview that was back in February, and since then it's possible that the game has taken a completely different direction. Recently, on the 31st of October, there was a German site that did an interview with Rockstar about Red Dead Online's future. This is a page that you'll go to, it's all in German, but with Google, you can easily translate the page, and you can start to understand what's being said. There's a paragraph here that says, in an interview, design director Scott Butchard from Rockstar Games revealed that Red Dead Online is focusing more on action again with its next update. For the future of Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer mode, he promised us the following direction. The players won't have to wait long for a more action-oriented update. In the common patch, we'll be expanding an existing role, which will provide plenty of action-packed shootouts. Now, for the players that have played Red Dead Online, at no point with collecting any of the collectibles within this game do you actually have to fight anyone off. The only time you use your weapons is for a varmint rifle to possibly even just shoot an egg out of a bird's nest. So when players learnt about this article and started reading this, a lot of people's minds went straight to the bounty hunter, with that being the role being expanded rather than it being the collector role. And I would say, as someone that does play this game a lot, that the bounty hunter probably needs an update more than any of the other roles within the game. But as this isn't just based on my opinion, I went over to the community tab to ask you guys. I put out this post. Rockstar confirmed with the release of the Naturalist update, there will be a second update later this year for Red Dead Online, which will change up one of the roles already within the game. What role do you think it will be? Over 3,700 people voted for this, and 75% of you think it will be the bounty hunter. So not only do I personally think that the bounty hunter definitely needs an update, but also a lot of players here on this channel are expecting it. With this, we just need to wait and see for Rockstar to reveal it. And to be honest, we don't actually need to wait that long. And this brings us over to the next point of when we can expect the update. On the German site GameStar, it did say that we won't have to wait long. But at the minute, we are currently still going through the Halloween pass, which expires on the 16th of November. And looking at this does actually line up very closely to what happened last year. So last year we didn't actually have a Halloween pass, but we were still going through the current Outlaw Pass, which was the first one within the game. And that was due to expire on the 18th of November 2019. 1 week later, on the 26th of November, the next major update was teased. This was Rockstar confirming a new Outlaw Pass was going to be coming with the next update, and this was confirmed at the bottom of the newswire. 1 week after that, the Moonshine update was announced. This was on the 3rd of December, and this gave us an insight to what type of update will be coming to the game. And then finally, on the 13th of December, the Moonshine update was released. Now, this was the updates for last year, and it's looking like for this update, we could very well have something similar. And this is why. Rockstar said the second update is coming this year. That was confirmed within the Naturalist update. So we do have less than 2 months for it to arrive. They're not going to release it before the 16th of November as the Halloween pass is still going on. They also probably want to release it around the time of the holidays, being around Christmas. It just makes sense for the community, and it just makes sense for business. But what they're not going to do is release it anytime after Christmas Day. So that also makes the last week of December completely pointless. So this does only leave a 5-week gap where we could hear information about it being released or even just being teased. This being from November the 17th all the way to December 22nd. And we also have to bear in mind that GTA is also getting an update. Last year, the GTA update came out 1 day before the Red Dead Online update, so they could do that again, or they can separate it by 1 week apart. All in all, we really do not have to wait too long. And there's only 5 weeks where we could possibly get an update. So it's not going to be one of those situations which we had for the first 7 months of 2020, where every single week we were just hoping and had our fingers crossed for Rockstar to release some new information about the next update. That lasted 7 months. Now we're only looking for around 5 weeks where it's possible for us to get something. Now this is the information that we know so far. News articles, patterns from previous years, and some basic elimination. There is also a lot of speculation as well as some leaks that have been released for the next update. Starting off with some speculation, Christmas decorations are probably going to come back. It's Christmas. This means we'll get our camp decorations, maybe some Moonshine Shack decorations, and even though not many people enjoyed it last year, maybe we'll get some snow. It depends. It depends on the feedback. This is what's been speculated so far. Players are also really hoping to get a Land of Opportunity, as this is an update where they're not making a whole new role and they're actually making changes to a previous role. A lot of fans are hoping that Rockstar will just make some changes to the Red Dead Online world and not have it locked behind a specific role. So one example of this is a Land of Opportunity missions. The last time we got any Jessica Leclerc missions was back in spring update of 2019. And a lot of players believe it's about time we got more missions and finished her story, which is also the introduction to Red Dead Online. Other fans are hoping for some different types of lobbies, being solo lobbies or even hardcore lobbies. There's been a lot of fans, which also includes me, really hoping for a Rockstar editor and a Rockstar creator. Now, I'm not expecting Rockstar to release every single one of those components, but if they could release just one of them, That will make a lot of people very, very happy. And the leak that we definitely cannot avoid here is the property leak that we've had over the last couple months. It's not the first property leak that we've had in the game, but it is the one that did get the most attention, and a lot of players are talking about it. And what does also back this up is going all the way back to the Polygon interview that we did talk about earlier, and what we've been talking about throughout the whole year. It does say here that property owners have more to look forward to as well. Some of the roles would let us introduce more feature-rich businesses and even communal spaces that players can gather and meet up socially, lone wolves and full posses, maybe even let each player own a part of such a space. And so far this year we haven't had any properties, but this was also before what happened within the world. That one thing that I can't say, otherwise I will still get demonetized. So maybe they've taken a different approach. Right now we can only put properties down to a leak, and something that we really do hope will be added to the game. Going through speculation and leaks, there's so much that we could be talking about right now, but these are the ones that have been the most talked about so far. With all of this though, we just need to wait and see what happens. And this wait is not going to be long. But anyway, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are you actually hoping for specifically from this next update? Normally when we get to this position, I would be asking what type of roles do you want? But new roles won't be coming in. So it's more about what type of features do you want to see in the game? Is it something that I've mentioned in this video, being either some of the leaks or the speculation that's happened so far with properties, or even just players really wanting to complete a land of opportunity missions? Or is it something completely different? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you do want to talk more in depth about Red Dead Online or just see me playing the game, then there is a link in the description which will take you over to the Twitch stream. I currently stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Head over to there, drop a follow, and you'll be notified the next time I go live. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going, so see ya.